Hello, everybody on everywhere, on whatever platform you're on. Good morning. Today is open house, Wednesday. We're looking at a bunch of opportunities here. What's really activating right at this moment is WTRH and PROG, PRG, PROG. WTRH, if it breaks 126, you can get in for 10 cents of risk. Stop at 115 currently. We'll see if that changes. And just give me 1 sec here. All right. All right. So overall, oops, hang on. Let me turn on my high frequency trading setup. We're looking primarily at WTRH, which is coming up, guys, right now. 126 breakout would be what we're looking for. So like 127 or 126 on the bids would do it. All right. All right, truly. Good morning, everybody. Here we are. About 26 minutes before the open. Pulling WTRH up on the high frequency setup right now. And Prague, but also Jasper, JSPR, whatever that is. Looks like it has some potential in RLX, so I'm keeping an eye on that. But all right, WTRH, yep, that's what we're watching mostly, primarily. And let me pull up my chat. Go. Good morning, everybody. All right. Be Big, hi. How are you doing this morning? Great. DATS, no. This morning, no. We're not trading DATS or Be Big this morning. We're trading JSPR, RLX, COS, WTRH, OCGN, Plug is moving. PROG, PROG, SNTG, new. And then we've got a couple others we're watching on the screen here over on our Discord in our Zoom. Let me get rid of that screen over there. There we go. All right, so that was confirmed pivot right there on WTRH. and that was a failed retest of the high pre-market. So, that comes with some caveats. But there you go, WTRH possibly failing out now. So if you're in that somehow, you got in early, great, congratulations, but you better cut if it breaks 115. Watch out for the 115 neckline breakdown on WTRH. So this morning, the market is looking sideways. It was trending up in the morning after being quite down at the end of the day yesterday. And now it's come back down into the bottom end of that range. So SPY, the S&P 500, the Dow Industrials, and Q's tech stocks are all sort of down on their highs this morning, but overall probably ranging. And then we've got oil back down to about $79.9 per barrel. Divided by 21 gives you how much as a base gas prices will be. It's looking like it's going to be over $5 pretty soon. XLI, industrials and energy, I would say also moving down, even more so than the market, sort of trending down along with oil. Oil just right now, took a bigger drop of about 20 or 30 cents in a barrel. And so that's moving the markets down also. When oil drops, everything drops. I mean, man, the whole world runs on oil. And, even if you want to build a solar panel, it takes oil. So don't fool yourself. And then XLF, financials, they seem to be trending up. We've got rates trending up a little bit off of yesterday's lows. Financials and rates trending up a little bit. Real estate had a really great day yesterday. XLRE was a really great day yesterday. And today it doesn't seem to have weakened. So we'll see how that goes today. Maybe it'll run. Utilities also did well yesterday. Consumer staples, not so good. And then luxury or consumer discretionary did better yesterday. Communications, obviously horrible lately. AT&T and Verizon leading the way down. And tech, red, tech continues to get hurt. And we are in a downtrend on the S&P 500. So we are bearish. We're in a bearish market. So don't let anyone fool you otherwise. We are indeed in a bearish market right now until we can get back up above really 445. Are we fully out of the bearish market? 445 on SPY or 4450 on the S&P 500 index. 4450. That's the number you want to look for on, CNBC or whatever business channel you watch. 4450. All right. Well, while we were going over the market there, we've got some things moving into position. We got 21 minutes to the market open. And looks like COS is having a very strong morning. It was at 1560 yesterday. It now hit 2440, almost 25 in pre-market, and it hasn't faded too much back down to 21. So we're going to be watching that. The key level for break on that is going to be basically 24. So we'll be watching for the 24 break on COS, and that will be good. If it breaks 22, which it's very close to right now, you can get in for a higher risk, lower probability trade, 22 for $1.50 of risk. There'll be an earlier entry if it breaks 22. It's less of a guarantee, but much better of a reward to risk ratio should things happen on that. Worth your risk. If you are sitting on top of lots of gains lately, you might want to take those earlier risks. COS plug, also having a great day, closed at 30 yesterday, hit 30, almost 33 in pre-market, so close to 10% gains in pre-market. We'll see how it goes from there at the open. The price to break on that is 32.30. We're also watching OCGN for any continuation, and WTRH, like I said, we're trying to see if it can actually follow through. It looks like it's going to break down right now. PROG coming into play. If that can break 247, so 248, you can get in for 10 cents of risk. Yeah, absolutely. SNTG, we're looking for a break at 3.2, so you can write these down, paper on the side of your desk or something. RLX just broke down, so that's probably going to be fading for the rest of the day. JSPR, we have hope for it. Had a lot of volume, but if it can't do it, it can't do it. New NEW, that's just been just fading and fading all morning. Basically a penny stock, 77 cents, is now down to 60 cents. Thoughts on BBIG? BBIG is moving up this morning a little bit, but not really on enough volume as far as I know. Let me refresh the market chameleon. Let's see if it's radar. There we go. All right, everybody on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio. Today we have open house on our trading community. Every so often we have a complete open house on our Discord. Just click the link in my bio and you can come check out all the different swing trading channels, day trading alert channels, all our different traders, lead analysts, and everything that you get over in our trading community of over 400 members. And we hope to see you there. Just click the link in my bio. So you're going to have to follow through. You're going to have to leave this live. You have to click my name up here. There you go. And then click that, and then I'll come up, and then you got to click my name again when it comes up. It'll come up over here. Yeah, I click my face, go over there, and then click the link in my bio. Okay, there'll be a link there. Not everybody has a link, but we've got a link. Ooh, look at that disco ball. Somebody sent a disco ball. Man, we need some music. I'm gonna plug in my keyboard pretty soon here, and then we'll be able to do that. Yeah, PROG we're watching. If it breaks 248, we'll be able to get in for about 10 cents of risk. Yes. Number 2 gapper on your scanner is HX. Okay, let me pull that up. Thanks, Todd. HX. What's the volume on that, Todd? Yeah, HX looks good, so we'll probably be trading HX as well. I'm going to put that over here. If HX breaks 520, woo, there's one of those galaxies again. I love those galaxies. Thank you so much. Who sent that? I got to shout you out, that's for sure, because those galaxies are awesome. Grumpy, it's you again. Thanks, man. Those galaxies are amazing. But save them. Keep it going. Let's do some more in a little bit. Loving those. Whoa, there's another one. Thank you. Grumpy with the galaxies. Sedge maybe continuing today. Is that what you're trying to say, Neil? Good morning, Neil. Good Neil, John. Good morning. Good Neil, John. Good Neil, John. Good Frank to you morning. Earl Pedroza, WTER. Let me take a look. No, nothing there on that one, Frank. I mean, Earl. The view on gold this morning, very important. Yes, gold down precipitously, but back to basically where it was yesterday. Gold had done well overnight, but is now back in position again. All right, WTRH. Right at that 115 level. That's what I'm telling you. If it breaks 115, it's not looking good. PROG, PROG, if it breaks 248, that will be good. Plug, if you want to get an earlier entry on Plug, like I mentioned, you can get in at basically 32.25, maybe 32.30 if you want to wait for every last ounce of every last penny. 32.30 for about $1 of risk. All right. Costs. We got to wait for that to come up a bit more, up to about 22 for the early entry. Otherwise, got to wait for 24.40 41. What am I seeing with PETV? Just that it may continue. We needed to break over yesterday's high. TTM new highs on the 1 day. Could you pull it up? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, TTM, you can just day trade that. That's all you can do with that. But the thing is, it's traded really on the Japanese market. So that's why there's all these gaps everywhere, and more significantly lately, because the hours that they're trading are not the same as our hours that we're trading. And so it moves, and when we're not even awake, then we wake up and it's like it's up, and that's why there's gaps on Japanese or foreign markets like that. So we're not really even getting the full volume, on TTM. We're getting the American investors volume, but it's reacting. It's reacting to the move it already made. So I think maybe that's a swing tradable stock, but want to probably stay away from that. LAC. By the way, our moderator Elliot is helping out in the TikTok there, you guys, on TikTok. So if you have any questions, while I might be too busy to answer, just ask Elliot, the moderator. All right. All right, we've got 13 minutes to the open, and SPY and the markets have just swung all the way back up to where they were at the high this morning. So if that breaks and continues, then we're in an uptrend, and that's great. If it doesn't, then we're ranging. Today will be a ranging day, if so. And ranging days are days without direction. No wind. No wind at sea. The thoughts on T? Well, I'm shorting Verizon. And so AT&T is in the same boat. But my thoughts are on AT&T are right now, if you can get it, it's a dividend yield of 8.18%. So if you can get AT&T today, and then maybe a little more later if today wasn't the lowest day, so you can cost average down a little bit, and just do that over the next few months and just get a nice low cost average, you can get over 8%. Maybe it'll hit even 9% dividend yield, and you can put that in your forever portfolio. Never sell, no taxable gains, and just get the dividend return. This is the highest yield the dividend has ever been on AT&T, at least back as far as the history as I can see from 1985. So that's 36 years. Never seen dividend yield this high with a discount to the dividend yield at this point. So this could be a really great time for you to buy some AT&T for your kids' portfolios or for your own long-term portfolios, and just stuff it in there. Nice little stocking stuffer. Good idea on AT&T to pick some up. And as a matter of fact, let's take a look at it. Yeah, so right now it's still way down in the low end of its range, which is great. Which is a great spot to buy. And that reminds me, make sure you research whether or not the dividend will be readjusted in the future. Exactly, Jan. Everybody do your due diligence on that, because it could readjust back down to 5% in the future. That would be a huge decision on their part. Moderna, let's take a look at Moderna. Yes, very good point, Jan. Moderna broke down recently at the 350 level, so that was a breakdown. That was a trend breakdown after a failed retest. Look at that, you guys. People from my group can see this. If you want to join my group, by the way, you guys on TikTok, just click the link in my bio, okay? And join our Zoom today. It's totally free. Just come on in and join the Zoom. You'll see the whole wide screen instead of the TikTok experience. But yeah, we're looking at a chart right now that you can't see. So if you want to see that and more charts and everything we do, come on over. Click the link in my bio. We've got 9 minutes to the open, and that pattern. It's not just a day trading pattern, is it? No. So look at that. We have the failed Let me go check the other streams, make sure they're still going. No, they're still going. Good. And everything else is still looking good. Okay. Let me get your chat back up, guys. There we go. Are you serious? And I got to write all those names of those tickers again. Thanks a lot, Zoom. Elsa Evan Frozen. That's funny. Where's the Zoom? You got into the Discord. Okay, the Zoom link. Let me post it in more places. Let me post it. I'll post it in the public chat area. Okay, here it comes. Public chat. There we go. All right, there we go. It's posting it. It's just being slow. Give it a second. There we go. All right. All right. Let me go back to this message over here. Is the sound up? Can you guys hear me? I don't think so. I think you can hear me, right? Over on TikTok, let me know if you can hear me. And everywhere else, we're good. Oh, you must be talking about over on the other streams. No, I unmuted. We're good. Okay, back to things. So there's that breakdown on WTRH. I told you there's that neckline breakdown. Just had to crack 115. Dominoes are falling. Same thing happened on RLX. And so we still have Plug. Plug is still holding up. Hey, we're coming up into that $22 area on cost right now. Cost, $22. There it is. There's the break on cost for $1.50 of risk on cost, pre-market, KOSS. I'm going to put the labels back on here for you. All right. So you can get into cost already, pre-market. But that was that higher risk, lower probability, earlier entry on cost just happening right now. And we got RLX on view, JSPR, new. We're also watching Apple, as always, and Tesla, and Amazon for those big ballers. And INBX, we're going to keep an eye on INBX. And HX, if it breaks 520, will be an entrance. If Verizon and AT&T are going to fall more. Let them. Let them. And then, you know, get a better price. What I think about Plug, it's in a sideways trend slash downtrend for a while. Today, this what's happening today, this pre-market pop actually puts it into a slight uptrend. So it still has a ton of bag holders to get through, though. So I really don't have. I wouldn't invest in it at this point. But we'll day trade it if it puts in the right momentum. Yeah, no kidding, James. Lucky dog. All right. We have 3 minutes to the open, everybody. You have 635 shares of Verizon, and you would love your opinion. Oh boy, man. And you should have sold when it was falling. I mean, it's been in a downtrend for a long time. It depends. Are you holding it like forever, like for years and years? Not have you been, but is that your intention? If that's your intention, then just keep holding it. Just keep holding it. But if this is like a swing trade or like a multi-month rotation, man, you should have sold it a while ago. Jim Cramer vibes. Oh man, thanks. That's great. Thank you. I don't think Jim Cramer has. I got to get some upgrades to get to the Jim Cramer level. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, DATS. Yeah, let's put that on the radar here because it is up, reaching breakout points. I'm gonna put DATS up here. And there is the breakout on DATS. You can get in for $1 of risk on DATS right now. Right now. It is happening on DATS right now. $1 of risk should protect you. We day trade, you know, when you're day trading, you mostly 99% of the time want to use shares. There's a couple of exceptions, and but you shouldn't even be doing the exceptions until you've mastered profitability day trading shares for years. Then you can go, oh, you know what? Let me try substituting 50 of these shares with an option. But you're really fucking yourself when you do that because you're choosing something that is less liquid. It's going to be having a wider bid-ask spread. It's going to be less liquid, less amount of buyers and sellers by like 1,000-fold. It could even be more than 1,000-fold. So it's 1,000 times better to day trade stock shares. But what's great for swing trading, non-dividend yielding stocks, is options. Options are great for swing trading. They're just perfect for that. When you start day trading options, oh man, that's like trying to light a cigarette with a firework. Bad idea. Oh, Jonathan, yeah, I have a link for that. Can Sergio or somebody, can you give Jonathan my Amazon short link? Perhaps somebody has it. He's got it. No, not that link. Oh, is that the link? Okay. Yeah, no, it's a different link. That's not the short link. All right, here we go. We are trading. We're live. We are getting bing bing breakouts or breakdowns across the board. OCGN totally crapping out. Costs with a very wide first candle. I'm going to keep an eye on COS. It has a lot of potential, very low float, similar to GME. Jonathan, here's a link to all my links. All right. And everybody around, here's a link to my link tree. So in there, you'll find links to my favorite books. All right, so plug is coming up. Here comes plug. If it's going to break 32.65, you can get in for $1 of risk on plug. Here it comes, 32.47. It's getting really close. COS is not making it. Can plug make it? By the Qs, tech has broken up and over the high of pre-market. And so Q is really strong at the moment. And in fact, yes, rates are trending down and breaking down. That's great for tech and great for the market. What's not good is the oil that's dropping. So there'll be some mixed results, perhaps in industrials. But tech should have a good day so far. From all indications so far, for the next 30 minutes or hour or two, are that tech is going to be good. And there's the breakout on plug. Who got in? James is up 120% on an option on plug he got yesterday. Good job. There, is the sound better now, you guys, on a couple of the other streams? It might have been a little weird, roomy, strange sounding. Way better. Okay, good. I just noticed that it auto switched me over to another default mic. I'm back. So we were looking at plug. We're in plug now for $1 of risk. Stop at 31.35. Prog looks like it broke out. PROG. We hit our number. Yeah. You can still get in. Prog entry for 10 cents of risk. You guys over on TikTok and other platforms, make sure you click the Discord link. Just click the link in my bio or the description or on the page somewhere where there's links. And come and join us in the Discord for live, full screen 4K, very low lag feed of this broadcast. 4K. Much, much, much cleaner and clearer. All right, we got another breakout somewhere. That might have been INBX, but I believe I'm waiting for that one to break yesterday's high, yes. DATS putting in a failure, a 3-day crap out sign right now. If anybody wants it, you can short DATS. DATS look like it's going to go on a 3-day crap out now. Very little information, only a couple minutes of trading, but in 5 minutes of trading, that's what we've got so far. DATS may be going on a full-on crap out for 3 days, for the next 3 days. It's really a next day and a half. See, the 3-day crap out, for any of you who follow that play of mine, it's actually 1 day. Because it's today for the remainder of the day, then it's all day tomorrow, and then it's the morning of the 3rd day. That's the 3-day crap out. So it's not really 3 full days. But it is, in a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep, COS is crapping out. Not working out. I don't know. Let's see how much room there is below, but that could become a short. Yeah, there's plenty of room below. You may want to short that COS from here. Again, DAT's also a short from here. Yeah, COS is very much so. Very much so. If plug breaks that 31.35 level, then that's a definite lack of follow through. OCGN, let me take a look at that. No, OCGN is neither here nor there. Now, SNTG is coming up. If SNTG breaks 320, you can get in for 30 cents of risk, and it's almost there. SNTG. You're about 50% retrace on plug on your risk, 0.5% on your risk unit. You guys want to learn more about trading? Click the link in my bio to come join our trading community. We're live day trading every day, and we also have swing trade alerts from multiple lead trader analysts. Come check out our group today. It is open house. You can look around, see what you like. Click the link in my bio. Jasper is halted. All right, let me pull that up over here. Okay, I still need it to break 10.9. I don't really believe it until it can break 10.9. Let's let it do that, and then we'll get in. All right, net is flying. We got net is just flying. How much you guys up on the net swing trade? Got to hear this. Somebody said a lot. Man. Using your shit on JNUG. That's funny. Your nugs are getting 134% gains on net. Wow, outstanding. Love it. Yeah, I'm at 105%. Screw Prague, did Prague crap out? Yes, and that stop should have been around 235. So you're within 2 cents of the stop. You can get out now. Exit that one. Not a lot of these triggers are following through this morning, but maybe we'll get something on Jasper. Okay, costs kind of crapped out. Now on costs, you should have been able to take 2 profits really, 2 profit points and get out at break even on costs. So I don't know if you're able to trade that, Eric, but that is the correct way to trade that. Was the entry at 22 pre-market, and then to take 5 to 20% off at 22.5. No, excuse me, just 23. And you had a moment, just a flick of a moment, 2 moments to get that profit. If you had that order already entered, it would have taken. And then you could have gotten out 50% at break even. And then right now we're looking at 20.50 for the stop. So we're actually not fully stopped out on cost yet, unless you got out at break even. All right, Jasper or whatever that is, JSPR, that's going to resume trading. It really actually should have resumed already 1 minute ago, but did not. And so they're still resolving trade imbalances over there. So far, it looks like it's going to open at 10.4. So that's really close to the 10.9 breakout. But we're going to have to wait for the 10.9 breakout. And that would be the risk, 50 cents to stop at 10.4, unless it puts in a lower price on that candle. We'll see. Pout close or close? Pout, you're saying Pout is getting close to breaking out, I think is what you're trying to say, Brianne. Oh no, Pout, yeah, not Pout is close. Pout is long gone. Okay, we missed that breakout if we were going to try to grab it at 860. It's now at 950. You got to get me those earlier, Brienne. Right. Not sure how far Pout will go, but if it pulls back, I'll alert another entry. JSPR still waiting to come out of the halt. WTRH is trying to get all the way up for the breakout. Don't think it's going to make it. OCGN is coming back up and around. Apple not having the greatest day, all considering. Amazon doing well today. Jacob just sent a message to you guys in the chat over in the Zoom. Read that. There you go. Oh, sorry, Brienne. That's too bad. Okay, Plug is coming really back up and around. Who's still in Plug? You should be still in Plug. Now you want to be taking profits underneath every dollar level on these stocks above the $20 level. So when this gets to about 32.85, 32.90, make sure to take off like 5%. It's very close to your entry, so just a little bit. All right, good job. And then let's see what we can do here. We're going to raise the stop. If anybody didn't get into Plug and wanted to get into Plug, if it breaks 32.80, you'll be able to get in for exactly $1 of risk on the break of 32.80. Here it goes, 32.76. We're getting really close on Plug. At 32.79. 32.84, 32.88, 89, 32.89, 32.90. There we go. 93, 32.93. Make sure you're taking that 5% off. I'm telling you, up there, close to underneath the $33 level. And here we go. We're pulling back that key psychological level, always a barrier. Okay, great. All right, Plug. Yep, Plug is trying. Hoping the market wins. Allow it to. Base materials are up. That's good. Gold shot way up and over the high that it was at the beginning of the day, that it completely crapped out on. Gold now up and over that level. Gold doing just outstanding the last couple days. Let me pull up AFRM for Ryan there. How you doing, buddy? AFRM. Yeah, close to all-time high breakout. It might be a good idea to start to position yourself in AFRM for a day trade. Kind of risk we're looking at here, about $5 a risk to get in, maybe $4 a risk to get into AFRM if you want it. And Jasper has continued, and it's an entrance. We broke over 10.9. It opened at like 11 something. It's halting now at 11.66. Go ahead and get your entrance on Jasper, 50 cents of risk. Well, now it's much higher than that. It's $1.50 of risk. No, yes, $1.50 of risk and halting. And we're almost halted. Halted. JSPR halted. All right, who got into JSPR? Let me know. Justin got in. He says, I'm in, like he was already in. I'm talking about who just got in. In, fingers crossed, after halt. Didn't fill you with RJ. Jess says, I'm in. I just got in. Justin did just get in. Way to go, Justin. Even RJ couldn't get in. You know, you beat RJ to something for once. That's got to feel good. And Steven didn't get filled. Chowder did get filled. Jonathan got filled. James sucks, he says. No. It's just, this is very hard. It takes a long time. So it's a lot of moving parts here. You're not going to be able to fix an entire car on your first day. It feels great. Yeah, Jamal, but you did that on a paper trading account or with real money, because they didn't get filled. In a paper trading account, it'll give you the fill. But in a real money account, it might. Okay, real money. Well, good job. All right. Ryan, tell me about it. Every single time. That's all I think about. Every time, you know. I think of that, and I think of the kid from Goonies. I forget what his name is. Chunk. Yep, Plug is going. So next take profit level on Plug is going to be right underneath 34. So just keep an eye on it. Why did cost crap out? Who knows? Who knows? Not enough interest. A lot of bag holders. People want to sell. The price is up. You know, people are fed up. They've been bag holding for a long time. The smarter you are, the quicker you want your money back. All right, plug is continuing, trying to push up and over 33. It can. Net making yet another high. I'm now up 128% on net option swing trade. It's looking pretty damn good. Should you cancel your order on Jasper? Are you freaking kidding me? Jackson, you're up 670% on what? Oh, net. You're holy. How did that happen? Wow. Which option? You must have got an out of the money option. Oh, Jesus, you did. All right. Yeah. Whew, that's that's gonna bite you in the ass. You win this time, and you have a lot of gains on it this time, but you will see that's gonna suck you dry like a vampire in the long run. Don't buy out of the money options. You will see. Nobody listens to Turtle. All right, so Jasper's going to open at 1224, guys, 1225. That's way up above our different various take profits. So if you got into Jasper, JSPR, make sure you take out like 25%. A good chunk. There's multiple profit targets there that you need to take now, maybe 20%. Okay, so you can put that order in now, and then it will sell instantaneously when it opens. You'll get a great price. And then you might want to set up a ladder of further 5 to 10% exits above that underneath every 50-cent level. All right, Eric. Well, that's outstanding, Jackson, though. I mean, the gains on that, like, holy shit. You're up and above and over your strike, so your theta should be working for you now. That's pretty awesome. Wow, can't believe you did that. You got 2 out of the money options instead of getting 1 in the money option. You would have made more money, actually. You would have made more money if you had gotten 1 option. That's pretty great, James. Fantastic. Why not just go to Vegas and play blackjack? You're doing the same thing? No, it's not the same thing, but it's very close. But it's not exactly the same thing. I mean, of course, it's not exactly the same thing. But yeah, we use odds and probabilities, but we're not playing against a house, so more like poker. You know how the casino doesn't play you? They don't sit down at the poker tables and play you. Why? Because you can win at poker, and you can win at day trading. All right, JSPR pulling back after that halt opened. So hopefully you got another 25%, another 20% out there as a already order, and got that filled as an order already that you entered before it was opening. Because it is pulling back now. If it breaks down below like 11, that'd be a key psychological level. You can take you can exit your position. All right, plug is continuing. It's just a slow grind on plug, but it's well within your stop. Current stop on plug is 31.80. I'd still keep it actually at 31.40. SPY pulling back now. The industrials dropping. Tech staying bullish, but we're in a little bit of a pullback. So probably sideways on SPY, downtrend on industrials, uptrend on tech. That's what we're looking at. So a very mixed market depending on the sector, though, that you're looking at. Everybody, make sure you click the link to join our Discord today, so you can come check it out. It's open house, free. Everything's open. You can come take a look at all our lead trader analysts, follow them, take their trades, like myself. Come take a look at the Discord that we have over 400 members together here, and then we have a lot of them in the Zoom right now. You can come join the Zoom and have 4K view with very little lag. You just gotta click the link in my bio or click the link somewhere, whatever platform you're watching on, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, Periscope on Twitter, TikTok, Discord, Zoom, wherever you are. Go ahead and check us out today. Live in West Texas. What's going on there? That's the border. Ooh. Is there going to be a launch today? Like some, is this launch today? The Blue Origin launch? That'll be cool. And Verizon pushing down more today. Now below yesterday's low. And I'm up 433% on that Verizon put that we got in a couple days ago. Post that one too. %446 gains on Verizon now. 128% gains on net. 132% gains rather on net. That'd be Cloudflare. Yeah, UVXY is just a VIX ETF. So it moves with the volatility of the market. You'd be a volatility trader if you're playing the VIX. All right, Jasper moving up and over the previous high there. Hopefully it didn't get stopped out, but it bounced right off of that 11 support level. Everybody's still good on Jasper? All right, make sure you're taking 5 to 20% out of it at 12 underneath 1250, which is where you're at right now. Take 5 to 20% profits underneath 1250. There it is. You totally have it. You could be a perfect trader right now. It's on the bid, 1250. And now, after you do that, you can wait until we're underneath the $13 level. That's where you'll take another profit of 5 to 20% underneath the $13 level. And there goes Verizon pushing down even further. 452% gains on Verizon. 132% gains on net. You guys come join our Discord if you would like to be on top of these swing trade alerts. A good example of the trades that we get into. Ryan, yes, 100% absolutely. Send me a private message if that's where you are, and we will have some lunch. Or are you just practicing hacking or something? You got 40% of your position left, Jamal. Are you looking to rebuy? If you're looking to rebuy, you can just get it on that. That break would have been the rebuy there at 12.20 for $1.30 of risk, Jamal. But rebuy isn't what it's all about. Just if you have 40% of your position left, then take off only 5% of. You see what I'm saying? 20% of 40% is 8%. So you can start to move over to take 5 to 20% of what you have left on moments like that. And there goes Jasper, JSPR, whatever the hell it is. It is making us money. That's what's important. And it is moving all the way on up to underneath 13 now. It hit 12.98. So if you already had that order filled out and ready to go, boom. Yeah, be like RJ. Be like RJ. And you already have that next. Wow. Methods got 12.98. All right, we hit 13. We broke through. We're hitting 13.20, 13.17. All right, JSPR doing absolutely outstanding right now. Oh, 13.20, 13.32 we hit. All right, make sure you take another 5 to 20% off beneath the 13.50 level. All right, we're staying in. Eric, please tell me you got JSPR in the breakout earlier. Got stopped out. How did you get stopped out? It's a mental stop. Jamal just fucking said it. Don't set hard stops. You should not have gotten stopped out. Nobody here got stopped out on JSPR. Below 11. It was below 11 for a split second. Eric, 2020, it's got to be the 2020 rule. On our stops, babysit them for at least 20 seconds and let them push 20 cents, 2020, 20 seconds and 20 cents for, and watch it and see if it has support, if it's fighting at that level or if it's just dropping. No, we don't set hard stops and don't sell. It was just like a moment below 11. How many of you are still in? How many of you held through the 11 stop? Remember, it was a mental stop. I'm hoping all of you, but some of you might be new. We don't set hard stops. Somebody said, did it even hit 11? Barely. Eric, did you type in a hard stop? We don't set hard stops. Our stops are mental. Hard stops, and that's exactly why. It's Eric with a K, Ryan. But yeah, you shouldn't have got stopped out there. You can get back in on this break here at 13.32 for 50 cents of risk if it breaks 13.32. There it is. There's the break. 13.60 now. 13.69. Oh yeah, plug just might be grinding all day. That's just the way that one is. Net just made another new high. Where are we at now? 139.6% gains on net swing trade. And Verizon, okay, pulled up a little bit. So only 440% gains on Verizon at the moment. AFRM broke all-time highs. So AFRM continues to run. It was $4 of risk to get in a little bit back there. That means you're expecting $8 a gain. So if it doesn't get to 153, then it doesn't hit goal today. Jasper, JSPR, take your 5 to 20% here underneath $14 level. This is another profit target. JSPR. Woo! I buy them and set, stop, and limit sell orders. Fine, but don't set your stop. You can set your profit targets, but don't set your stop order ever. Ever. That's something you have to just babysit. All right, we even hit 1446. I'm thinking RJ probably got a fill on that because he pre-inputs his ladder of profit targets. I don't know, 3, 4, or 5 in a row. I mean, it's like, what are you going to do with your spare time? He's always ahead of the game. Be like RJ. 1450 now. This coming off of 10. What was our entrance on that? 10. 10 if you were able to get in. So you're up 45% on a day trade. We're about to halt at 1461, almost halting again. Boy, this is hot. JSPR is very hot today. Very, very hot. I hope this is a sign of how tomorrow will go too. This market giving a lot of confidence here to the momentum day traders. Wow, 1480 now. 1482. Pulling back to 1475, 1482. We hit it again. 1480, 1481. Halt level is 1482. That's why we're not able to break through. Current halt level limit up is 1482 on JSPR. Mad dog gains going on JSPR. I don't think we've had a strong halting runner like this for a couple of days, if not 3 weeks. I don't remember the name of the ticker, but 3 weeks ago we had a monster ticker. Yeah, we did yesterday. Okay, great. 1179 for Li Shi. Very good. Hopefully you still are chipping away on the exits. Everybody's going to have a different result. Net hitting another new high right now. Up 141% on net. Wait a minute. Yes, Jackson, how much are you up on net? Got the out of the money option. It must be crazy good. Okay, AMD, somebody says. Let's take a look. Yeah, AMD is doing okay. All right, JSPR killing it. We're coming up on a breakout of 1488, 1489. There we go. 1492 it hit. Okay, so if you already had that order pre-filled, then you should have gotten a fill. Wow, we are coming up underneath $15 now. Nearly 50% gains from entry. No, I think our entry was going to be at 1090. Isn't that correct? Yeah, 1090. So basically 11. So we're looking at like 40% gains. That is a lot for a day trade. For stock shares, that is insane. That's like Tesla going from 800 to 1500. That's huge. So this is a very rare and special occurrence. Wow, Jackson is up 833% on the net day trade. On the net swing trade, rather. Countdown to launch. William Shatner to blast off on Bezos's rocket. Very, very cool. 1527 we hit. So next take profits right underneath 1550. Everybody making money here. Hold 2 out of 3. Oof. I don't know why you did that, but okay. Okay. Probably because it was an out of the money option. But by the way, you would have made more money if you had bought one option for the same exact price that you paid for the 2 options of the 150. You would have made more money spending the same amount of money on one option that was lower for the same price. You would have made more money. And you also would have lost less money if it went against you. Okay. 182% gains for Amanda on net. Fantastic. I'm at 142. Good job. What program am I using? This is Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade, but I recommend Webull. Let me send you the link right now. I recommend Webull. And if you use my link, we both get free stocks when you sign up. There you go. There's my link. Yep. Well, sure, absolutely. All right, JSPR slowing down, and we had a topping tail candle right before that on the 2-minute, and we've got a topping tail candle forming with doji action on the 5-minute as well. So this could be the end of the line for JSPR. If it breaks below 14, you can go ahead and get out. so long as you wouldn't be pissed off if it continued, and you could just get back in if it breaks 1527. So if we break 14, if we break down that 14 with no support, here we go. Okay, there's a bit of support, you see. It went below 14, but there was support. It was bought up. So if it breaks down below 14, you got to babysit your stops. These are mental stops. They're not hard stops. You don't type them in. If it breaks below 14, then you can get all out. I call all out on JSPR if it breaks below 14 without support. So keep an eye on the bids, on the bid side of JSPR, and just see how thick it is. So, you've got 14, you've got 13.98, you've got orders there, you see. But if those all just start to just fizzle out, and then it's like going to drop to 1360, you got to get out. Well, here we are at 1422. So 14 seems to be holding. You're able to watch the level 2, then you could be able to see that. Plug just made another new high, so good job. Good going on Plug. For those of you in Plug. Some of you wanted to trade LAC. I don't understand why. There's no momentum necessarily behind it, not enough volume, but it's making new highs, so good job if you're in LAC. And here goes Jasper all the way up to almost 15 again. So this could be another continued push. It looks like the pattern is just continuing every time. Big green candle, followed by little red candle. Big green candle, followed by little red candle. Big green candle. It's just the same pattern over and over. Why? Because we're probably rotating the float. It's the same set of day traders, just making the price go higher, like this. We're just passing it to each other back and forth. The price is going to go higher until suddenly, we start to lose faith. At a certain point, we will lose faith, and then this thing is just going to drop like a ton of bricks because they'll have nothing below it. There'll be no support. At a certain point, there will be no support. So these are the dangers of day trading. Make sure that you are taking profits incrementally all the way up. That is how you're supposed to do that. Say hello to my jellyfish. Jamal says failed retest of the high. You'd have to look at the 1 minute chart to be sure of that, because price would have to fall below the candle that didn't make it on the next candle. So that may not be true yet, Jamal. Because otherwise you could call the previous candle a failed retest of high too. So anyway, I'm watching the 2 minute chart, and we do not have any kind of a confirmed failure of a retest of a high yet. Say hello to my little jellyfish. Oh man, that's got we need to have that in a movie too. Like, this is the Man of War, box jellyfish, deadliest in the world. And then there's some scene where they put some guy's hand in there. He's oh no. Say hello to my jellyfish. All right, Jasper's hanging in there. Remember, if you haven't taken profits at the $15 level, you have had not 10 minutes to do so. You've got to admit to yourself you're a fucking retard if you haven't taken profits in the last 10 minutes. You've had so many chances to take 5 to 20% profits underneath the $15 level. So let's make sure that you don't let that happen again in the future if you haven't taken profits. And get that profit taken now. We're at 1477, 1478. We're right in there. AFRM making another new high. So the entry when we were talking about it was around 145. So again, it's got to make it to 153 in order to be a profitable 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio trade on AFRM. Over on JSPR, how much you guys up while we have a second here? How much are you up on your portfolio? How much risk unit percent are you up on your portfolio? How much money are you up? If it's a lot of money, share the news, man. Let's hear it. All right. Brianne says definitely held. All right. Up 2R, $900. Nice. $300. Nice. Tanner says. Yeah, Jess, you can't really, these strategies with the multiple take profit points won't really work for people with small accounts and where commissions are being charged. It's going to have to be in a commission free type of trading environment or a larger account. Up 2R, RJ's up 2R, Justin's up almost 3R. Excellent. Yes, I'm live every morning. You just got to click the link in my bio, follow through to my profile over on TikTok, click the link in my bio, and there's the breakout, 1575 on JSPR, break to the upside. All right, that was a flat top wedge breakout, which broke out of the 1525 level, and now we're already just hit 1598. You know RJ took that profit already. You know RJ's up more than 3R now. 1618, 1635. Who's this RJ guy everybody talks about? It's like we're doing the Jim Gaffigan. Is that the guy's name? Yeah, version of day trading. Way to go, RJ. Who's RJ? Everybody's always talking about this guy RJ. Who is he? Way to go, RJ. Be like RJ. He keeps saying RJ. I don't know who he is. Do you know who RJ is? This RJ guy? Who has a name RJ? It's 2 letters. Why? What kind of name is that? Does RJ like Hot Pockets? Yeah. That's great. New 52-week high. All right. We just broke new 52-week highs on JSPR. That's fantastic news. And, these are the kinds of days that these companies have when we go in and we make money on them for the day. Like today, we love JSPR. Right now, we love JSPR. Yesterday, we had no idea who the fuck it is. But it's been a year or 2 or 3 before it hit this level. It's there now. Tomorrow, we don't give a shit. In a few minutes here, we're not going to give a shit. We're going to exit this trade. We're going to cut the position for final profits at some point here. In the meantime, we are following stronger than the 8 moving average up on JSPR. I'm watching it on all different perspectives and methods to make sure we maximize profits on JSPR. Total account is up 167% in the last 6 months, coming along slowly but surely. Great, James. Make sure you watch the market mastery classes on how to make sure to structure your trades in 1% risk units. Hopefully you're able to do that. Thank you, Sergio. That's the link there, James. Sergio just posted it. All right, Verizon's back down to almost 500% gains for me. What's the R mean? Risk unit, and it's a portfolio risk unit. So we use 1%. So we size all of our trades equally, whether it's a swing trade, a day trade, whether it's a penny stock, whether it's Apple, whether it's Amazon, Tesla, whatever it is, we size them all so that the risk is always 1% of our portfolio. SPY taking a hard nosedive down on SPY right now. So just click the link in my bio and send me a private message in my Discord if you'd like to learn more about the 1% rule. Up 17% in 3 days, Jamal. Fantastic. And is that using 1% risk rule the whole time? That's what we care about the most. And the VIX is up above 20 again. And this is why I'm not ready to start sinking money in the market. I'm telling you, and RJ and Emma and a lot of you know who understand pivot point trading now that we need to get above 445 on SPY before we really can have any faith in this market turning around. And even then, at 445, we can only be sure that we're in a sideways trend and not in a bearish trend anymore, which is really not reassuring. Yet, I will start to trickle into the market at that point. And we're nowhere near that. We are still in bearish trend and experiencing the moves that say that we're still in bearish trend. We will probably break 425 on SPY soon and come down to 420. As for the calls on Monday, at least I've been doing that new strategy where I sell half if it is an immediate follow through. I like that, Jamal. Very interesting. Adding to winners and cutting losers tight. How are you doing adding to winners? I still want to keep our stop at 14 on JSPR 14. In fact, we have to. That's technically pivot point trading wise where we need to set our stop. It's like 1390. Okay, so for the Erics out there, it's like 1390. If your name is Eric, okay, 14, 1390, right around there. That's your stop on JSPR. And the next breakout will be at 1635. Should that happen, should that break and anybody wants in, again, it's late in the run and volume on the market is dying out, and traders are getting exhausted. Should that happen at 1635, should it break, you can get in if you want for 40 or 50 cents of risk. All right, 474% gains on the Verizon. And you guys, I've been practicing, unbeknownst to you, I've been practicing selling options a little bit here. So soon I'll be trying to help with anyone who's interested in selling options. So I've done it many times before, but I just want to be sure I have all the details covered. So, but it's been going well, and that's something else we have to look forward to. Sure. Steven likes to do that. Oh, okay, good job. So your broker charges $9.95 a trade. That sucks. What brokers give you free trades? Number one, let me ask you something, Lizzie. What country are you in? If it's not too invasive enough, what planet do you live on? No, but seriously, what country are you in? Yes, no, not currently. Suck it up, cups. But a lot of information about options are over there, and it will be. It will be. Yes, it will be. Yeah, Canada. So that's the problem. That's the problem in Canada. They charge you a lot. You need to have a big account in order to get over those commissions. I'm talking like $50,000 or more. Maybe you could get away with 30,000. But outside of that, you could take a look at Trade Zero. It's an offshore, unregulated brokerage. So that's going to come with some caveats, and you're going to have to do your due diligence on whether or not you want to risk that. You could risk a much smaller amount, send like $1,000, $2,000, something like that, and test them out. But Trade Zero in the Bahamas. Jasper, 1688 now, hit 17. So there we go, 1711. Jasper continuing to go. What the fuck is the name of this company? I keep calling it Jasper. You gotta love that. It is. It's Jasper Therapeutics. What do you know? I got lucky for once. Look at the size of that candle. And by the way, that's not a 52-week high, Eric or whoever said that. It looks like this was possibly a SPAC, and it's only recently started trading about 1 month ago. So this is just a heck of a day trade, though. What a candle. Look at that candle. Unbelievable. All right, we're hitting 17.3. Your next take profits are at 17.5. Who thinks this is going to go over $20 today? I'm not quite sure I do think that. But I'm curious, who thinks it's going to go over $20? Who's been trading it? You feel it. You feel the emotion. You feel the texture. You think it's going to make it to $20? I don't think so. I'm not so sure. You have to be trading it. You have to be in it. Guys like RJ who are in it. Anyone who's in it, what do you think? I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the edge of believing it could get to 20. But along the way, make sure you take 5 to 20% profits underneath every 50-cent level. And it looks like it's just unstoppable at this point. And we do have a new stop, so you're going to be happy about that. The new stop is 14.8. The new all-out stop is 14.8. And make sure that you use that stop mentally. You just watch it, and you're the human trader. You're going to need to babysit that level of 14.8 when it comes around. See if it has support. See if there's a fight there, or see if it's just a floor dropping out. Okay, you need to judge that texture. Being a day trader is not easy. You're going to have to use your brain. It's not going to be just done. It's not like that. You have to be smart. You have to use a lot of skills combined. And one of them, just one of them, is everything you can do to babysit your stop. And there's a lot there. There's watching level 2. There's looking at how that is being supported or being fought for. Understanding if it's the floor dropping out from under you. And that's just to babysit your stop. There's lots of facets to being in a trade. There's the setup, whether or not it's even worth watching. There's getting in, setting that up, and getting in properly. There's maintaining and holding your position while you're in. There's getting out if it goes against you. There's de-risking if it starts to get hairy. There's taking profits along the way. All of those have to be mastered. One trade is a whole bunch of skills, each of them that need to be mastered. Yep, plug is continuing to grind up. All right, Leandro, thanks. Only bet what? Bruh, which stock, man? Jeek Jock Juke. What is this? Oh my god. Somebody actually said I was just talking shit. I was just talking shit. Like they hear a lot of that, like you have to be skilled and here's all the things you need to be good at. And then they say you're talking shit. I mean, these are people who believe we never landed on the moon, the earth is flat. You know, you could tell them everything they need to know and they'll still end up under a bridge one day. Doing, needles everywhere. Walking around with needles in their arm. Trolls under a bridge, yes. That's why they call them trolls, because they end up under a bridge with needles one day. That's a good one. WTRH, yeah, continuing to grind up. The breakout on WTRH was at 126. Didn't like the texture of that this morning, but if anybody who's still in it, the stop on that is currently 126. Oh yeah, no, don't. So many Americans think it's fake. That's fine. I mean, there are gorillas on Earth too. Like they didn't even know we went to the moon. Come on, just focus on smart people. I can't short. Not able to have a margin account. You can't short, right, Small? So you'll get there. You think DATS is halted down? Yeah, that was one hell of a candle, huh? Talk about a rug pull. Woo! That could happen on Jasper. So, keep an eye on it. Keep watching. I mean, this is just day traders just playing hot potato. At some moment here, these are not investors. Did you really think that there was, what's the volume today? 31 million, right? At $16. Did you really think there was $500 million of purchasing going on today by hedge fund investors and institutionals? $500 million are interested in Jasper Therapeutics, a company that's been out for 20 days? No. These are day traders. Here we go. We are starting to break down a little bit on Jasper. That, Jamal, is a failed retest. Neckline breakdown, exit Jasper. JSPR, exit Jasper. 16.5 if we were fast enough to exit would have been the best price. That would have been the neckline break on Jasper. JSPR, get out, out, out. Everybody, all out. Okay, if it re-breaks the high, we'll just get back in. Don't worry about it. But I do believe we just experienced our first failed, retest neckline breakdown, and that's usually a signal of the end. Everyone's going to start to buckle over themselves. It's like a crowd running, right? And then the people in the front of the crowd suddenly they fall over, and now everyone's falling over, and it's just going to be a matter of time here before from afar you can say that, oh shit, it's over. There's no further place to go here. So that's what everyone's experiencing. All right, if you're out, if you got out, say it. Say out. Let me know. I want you to be safe. If we re-break the highs at 1730, you can get back in for $1 a risk for now. I hope you're out. All right, so that's it. That's the end of the trade on JSPR. I think that's where it's possibly going to end. Maybe we'll get a second run. We'll be watching it. So how much did you make? All right, let's share with each other. All right, good job, Li Shi, for a late entry. Good job. All right, Big Cheeto, way to go. There's going to be some dead cat bounce trades going on JSPR, but we don't take those. We're not interested in those high risk, unclean, low quality trades. The trade we just made, can you all agree that was pretty easy? JSPR, when you wait for the right ones, it's not that hard, right? You just have to know what to do in order to take advantage of those moments. And that's the way it goes. You don't want to be playing dead cat bounces, retracements, bottom reversals, all those shitty low quality trades. You wait for a trade like this, and your life is a lot easier. Kathy says she's up 2R. Very well done. All right, very well done, says Jonathan. Jasper made up for yesterday for Tanner McGinnis. Charles did 3.14R. He's up pi on the day. And then Ahmad is up 2R. See you guys tomorrow. Way to go, Ahmad. See, now Ahmad is practicing something very important. If you make more than 1% in one day and you close out your trades and you're up over 1%, that's it. You need to stop. That's mentioned in the educational videos. So Sergio, you can drop that link. But we talk about when to stop on any day. If you're down 3% on your portfolio on one day, you got to stop. You got to stop if you're down more than 3%. And if you're up only 1%, and you closed out all your trades and you're up 1%, you've won. You're doing great. If you can do 1% every day, compounded for 253 days, trading days per year, that's 1,200% compounded gains. So $10,000 will become $120,000 in 1 year if you just make 1% per day on your portfolio. So the right way to trade is low risk, high probability, taking small bites out of big moves. It is not taking big bites out of small moves on high risk, low probability, low quality trades. If you guys want to learn more about day trading and trading, click the link in my bio. Come through to our Discord. We have a 400 plus member community of day traders, and we are live on Zoom right now. So if you just come click the link in my bio, come join us on that Zoom. Today is free open house day. You can come check out our entire Discord and join us and look at all the different areas and different day traders and swing traders in the group. We have people who do crypto. We have people who do buying and selling of options. We have all sorts. So just come on through and check it out today. It's free to come check it out, top to bottom, the entire trading community. And look at that, guys. Look at that. Just watch Jasper. I mean, how clever was that? How perfect was that exit? And remember what I said is that if I was watching, I wasn't watching, but if I was watching, I would have been able to get you out at 16.5. But I think I got you out at 16.37, right around there. And look at it. It's just tanking now. It's over, right? It's over. We knew that $1 higher. We got all out. That's just awesome. It's just awesome. Thank you, Neil. It blows my mind too, when we're able to read these things that well. But that's the difference between a trader with years of experience. And I'm not tooting my own horn. There's people who are way better than me. They got more years of experience than me. They are billionaires. There's millionaires. There's really incredible traders out there. I do what I do. Works for me. I am able to guide you guys in the same similar trading techniques, and that's my zone. And but what I'm saying is it still amazes me every day to this day. Every little piece of knowledge like that actually just works time and time again. What are the requirements to get back in JSPR? Well, you're asking about how do you get into a low quality trade. Well, if you want a high quality trade, you'll be looking for the rebreakout at 1730. But there are some lower quality dead cat bounces now that will start to go on. And you'll see some 25, 50, 75% retrace. They'll all end in failures, and they're basically little scalps. They're basically little scalp bounces. You're scalping little bounces at that point. So, we've got one entry that on a dead cat type bounce trade that could go on right now. That was at 1575, and see it's already at 1620. But you need to be a high frequency trader. You need to have a heavy duty setup like mine, as far as the high frequency trading goes. With all your macros programmed. And otherwise, I do not recommend that kind of trading, the scalping type of trading. Those little bounces, very dangerous. And it's also, again, like I said, it's like trying to make big moves, big bets on small moves. It's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. You don't want to subject your money to that amount of risk. If you're a true risk manager, understands the risks versus the rewards and a whole slew of other risk metrics, and those kinds of trades are really dangerous, very dangerous. The other trade we did, super duper great. We took a small risk on a big move, and that's what you should do every day. A small risk on a potential big move. Stop taking big risks on even what you think is maybe a potential big move. It doesn't happen, but stop taking big risks in general. But some people even take big risks on small moves, these little bounces and such. So there goes Jasper now, breaking down again. I think we're going to probably see it end up down around 1425 soon here. Anyway, it's over with Jasper. Yep, on to the next, like Ryan said. It's old news. Who cares? We're out of it. But if it does break 1730 again today, we'll be able to get back in. But we're going to get in for reduced amount of risk because it'll be a wider range. So we'll see when that comes, if it comes. Gold and silver is ripping. It sure is. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, gold is doing outstanding this morning. It went from 1760 to almost 1790 now, 1760 to 1790. So $30 per ounce in one fell swoop there. Really, really good. We're still in Verizon. We're still in net. I'm at 145% gains on net swing. I'm at 406. I'm sitting at 460% gains on Verizon puts. Well, yeah, you say obviously not everyone will be good at it, but I think anyone who can last a year paper trading, that means not trading with real money, every single day while saving their money. If you have that much discipline, you will make it, because by the end of that time, you will have actually enough experience as well. But outside of that, if you're not that kind of person, you're going to probably fall into the 90-90-90 rule, which is 90% of new day traders lose 90% of their money within the first 90 days. And that is a fact, by the way. You can go look that up on the internet. That was taken from when they did an investigation into the different accounts at various brokerages, and they found that 90% of new traders and new accounts lost 90% of their money day trading within the first 90 days. That is a fact. So don't think you're better than that. The advice I give you as someone who's seen it for 25 years, time and time again, and helping people, the advice I give to you there is to paper trade. Do not trade with real money. Paper trades simulate trade. You can do that with Webull. You can do that with TradingView. You can do that with Thinkorswim. Paper trade for 1 year minimum, and then just be saving up your money into a big pile during that time. Don't use that money to lose, because you have a 90% chance of losing it. And don't think I can be the 10%. No, you're going to be the 90%. I guarantee it, and it's the best advice I should tell you. I guarantee you're going to lose your money. You're absolutely going to lose all your money. The best thing I can tell you. Webull, Webull. I can give you a link to that right now, and if you sign up through my link, you'll be able to get free stocks. We both get free stocks by using my referral link. There you go, when you sign up. Yeah, DAT's total crap out. Everybody's wishing they could get DAT's short, I'm sure. That's okay. Net continuing, plug continuing to grind up. However, if plug breaks down below 32.5, listen, if you have plug, listen up. If plug breaks down below 32.5, that is a failed retest neckline breakdown. That's the special exit. And then you will need to exit at that point. Hey, everybody, thank you for all the likes. Also, send me some diamonds if you can. Not that I'm looking for the money, but it helps the weekly ranking. So, I super appreciate that for the weekly ranking. If you could send over some diamonds over on TikTok, that's going to help that. And then also just click like a gamer. Just give me 100 likes, everybody, and we'll boost the stream a little bit here. The popularity. We'll boost the popularity. I just gave myself 100. And then looks like you guys are following along now. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then also click the link in my bio if you didn't realize already. We run a trading community of over 400 members. And if you click the link in my bio, you can come check it out today. It's free to come check it all out. It's not free every day. So if you want to come check it out, today's a great day to come check it out. Click the link in my bio to come on over and check it out. Oh, fantastic. Jason Scott Cannon on YouTube says, watching you, I have turned a $40 Webull account into $112 so far within the last 90 days. Not much, but that is progress. That is progress, Jason, because that is almost 300%. That's about 250% gains. And if you think about it, that is exactly where you should be on the compounding gain exponential chart of taking and gaining just 1% per day. That is absolutely wonderful. Hey, thank you, Catherine Bro, Cathar Bro. Thank you. Cat Harbro, something like that. Says, love your stream. Thank you so much. I belong on Mount Rushmore, said Jonathan, with the goats. Oh, that's great, man. But are we talking about actual mountain goats? All right. Tell us about Neo. All right. Yeah, while we're in the middle here. Neo. But I am watching Verizon and AT&T very carefully right now to let Jackson and I know when this Verizon trade is over. It's not over yet, my friend. Neo still doesn't look good. It's in a downtrend. But it is in a flat bottom wedge shape, but eventually it's going to break down. But I still think it has a bounce left in it to maybe 44 or 45. Anyway, it's bearish, downtrend, flat bottom wedging. This is all bad stuff. Maybe you can make some money on it, grabbing little bounces, but that's not my bag at all. But you might be able to sell puts. That might be interesting, or sell calls. It depends on the volatility. I don't think it has the volatility lately to really make any money. I don't think there's any money there on Neo. It's fully dried up. Nothing out of there. Any steam left on Wader? Or did you spell that right? Let me see if that's a stock. Wader Holdings, okay. God, no. No, that's just, it's awful. Just, again, dead cat bouncing. It is moving a little bit today. So there's a day trade there. I'll put it in over DATS and let's see if there's anything we can do with it. But by the way, did you see what happened on Jasper? Jasper broke down further, down to 14.8. It's now putting in another failed high retest. So it's very interesting to watch Jasper just break down and break down and break down. No, Jackson, I'm watching like a hawk too. You know, we might not get maximum gain on it, but when we exit, we'll have the peace of mind of knowing that we took it as far as we could, using these techniques. And that may be further down from even the low of the day right now. But we won't be sure about that if we cut it before then. So we're waiting for, we're always giving it that path of victory, that buffer, that range for it to walk the width of the road, So we'll see. But I'm watching AT&T and Verizon very carefully. There goes LAC. LAC just broke out at 24.8 for anyone in LAC. You've got some profits you can take there at the $25 level, 5 to 20% of your position, depending on what you're doing with it. Hey, we got to almost 10,000 likes. Thanks for hitting like a bunch of repeated times there on TikTok. POWW, what is that again? That's an ETF of something. Ammo, right. Upside on that in a Biden area? In a Biden era? I don't think so. I think that's a cloud over the, Second Amendment right now. So I don't think Second Amendment stocks will do well under this administration. Do you? Let's just think about that logically. That's my own thesis on that. But hey, if Powell starts running, I'm going to be the first one to get in it. I don't give a shit if I'm wrong. It's about the money, man. Net, we have calls in net. We are now up. How much you guys up on net? I'm up 151% on net. That's providing a lot of gains in my portfolio while I am holding everything in cash, while I am sidelined in cash, and I'm in gold also, getting some gains there. And I have VIX, and I even have a SPY put, just to protect my portfolios. But things are doing great. We're just doing, I think, last week, we've been really driving in the right direction. I think we've adjusted properly to the market texture. Mark says Oracle broke out, so I missed that. Realistic profit target on Prog. Prog just experienced a failed retest, and so your stop on that should be 228. I don't understand. Are you in Prog? I don't even know if that's the stop. No, I believe we got out of Prog. I think the stop on Prog was 238. We've been out of that for a while. Yeah. Oracle, let me check that out really quick. Oh, maybe you're talking about Plug. I don't know. You said Prog. But there we go on Plug. Failed retest, neckline breakdown on Plug. You can exit at 32.50. It's getting very close. Keep an eye on your Plug. I might drift and talk about something else. Make sure that you're watching your Plug for that breakdown there at 32.50. I trade commodities through the ETFs, and definitely commodities are an excellent trade right now. You said zinc is going crazy. I don't know of an ETF that contains, that primarily is zinc. I'm going to take a look now. I don't know. There's one called Solitario Zinc Corporation. I don't know if that's really zinc. Let's see what it says in the info. Yeah, it might be actually. Is a mineral exploration company focusing on the acquisition of precious and base metal properties, purchase of royalty interests, zinc in Alaska, and Peru. Okay, so possibly this one, XPL, but it doesn't look like there's a very good trade on it. Jamal says, I might lose money, but can also have another 5-hour day. Right. Should I continue trading real money for the rest of this week? Jamal, I don't know. What's your situation? I don't even know. I don't know your situation. The S&P 500 poked below yesterday's low, so it's making a lower high day by day by day by day. So that's a continued downtrend. Dow Industrials, let's take a look at that. Same downtrend. Triple Q, Tech. Tech actually holding a little bit better, but still in a downtrend, but holding a little bit better. So it's relative strength from Tech. Otherwise, the market bearish and continues to be bearish. What about getting T right here, like calls, Jackson, or something? Maybe not. What chart website is this, and do you pay for it? This is Thinkorswim. I don't know which one you're looking at, but Thinkorswim, and no, it's free. Thinkorswim. Should you short plug on the way down? Where is it? No, because plug is bullish. Just when it breaks down like that, doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden everyone in the world is bearish on plug. It just means the trade is over. Go find something else that's going down if you want to trade something going down. Don't be a counter trend trader. Very dangerous. And it's for masters, expert to master level. It seems intuitive to be, what was the word again? Contrarian, because you can get big gains and be right when you're right. But contrarians also tend to not be good traders because it's not as advanced as non-contrarians. Trend trading is more advanced than contrarian trading as far as handling it and understanding the risks. You would not be a contrarian trader if you understood the risks you're putting yourself in. Once you understand that, you stop being a contrarian trader and you become a trend trader. And then you're after high probability, low risk trades. Contrarian is low probability, high risk trades. How much time till the launch? What does it say? Countdown to launch. They don't even have a. They don't have a time. Oh, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Okay, Google, change volume on big TV to 40%. We have 3 minutes until launch of Bezos's Blue Origin rocket with William Shatner. I'm sure he had to sign his life away in a contract on this, huh? So the countdown is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's all about Captain Kirk. It's been very exciting. I think also what this will be a proof of is that you can send, people of not good health into space. I think if anything, sending William Shatner up there is a proof of that. I mean, he's older. He's not exactly what I would call fit. Not that I am either, but so this will be interesting. Let's see if he comes back in one piece. All right, countdown to launch. $54 seconds. Of course, Mark. But no, it's in West Texas, I think I heard. It's West Texas, Mark. You can't film it. No, this one's in West Texas. 22 seconds from liftoff. 10. I love these drone shots. They look like CGI. Look at that. God damn, what a great camera angle, huh? I love that. Look at it go. It's going to be only about 2 minutes before they'll be in 0G, probably. Looking good. That's a great shot. Daniel said that's with they designed rockets this shape so they could penetrate the soft atmosphere better. Sorry, Daniel, I had to improve your joke a little bit. All right, William Shatner, Captain Kirk, heading to space. AMD running pretty good. Possible to get the right risk on that right now. You guys are all out of plug. I got my SpaceX shirt on today too, and I didn't even know this launch was happening. I didn't even realize. I thought, that was rather fast. We're still in Verizon, Jackson. Getting beamed up, yeah. That's very bright on my TV as well. You see the ice coming off of it. Yeah, that's true, Mark. No, Mark, it's in West Texas. West Texas, Mark. The Shatner shaft. Oh boy, he's been working on that one. Who told you that? Somebody else informed you of that. You're working with a team, Daniel. Give credit where credit is due. Somebody you know said that. Okay, Mark. No, I'm not predicting Verizon to go up. No, actually, no. It might dead cat bounce, but no. Soon here, we're going to get a feed with William Shatner and the other two crew members live. Possibly. Talking back. You got Prague at 2.31. Okay. What are your thoughts? When did you get it at 2.31? Should you keep Prague or sell it? Right now, if it breaks 225, that's where you're going to have to get rid of it if you got in. But you should not be in it. We had to cut that at 238. A tiny speck. Should I do it? There we go. There it is. It's quite arousing. It's actually making its descent already. Oh, this is without the capsule, or okay, this is without the capsule. I guess this is the. Wow, what the hell? Okay, we're coming in for a landing now. We're about 2,000 feet up, I think. There we go. All right. You know, I gotta be honest. It seems like a much better landing than SpaceX. Truly, I gotta be honest. You know, it seems like more controlled. I feel like there's more computer controlled action going on there. You know, versus the one that's a, and then oops, we hit too hard, and it blows up. Up and down fist movement, please. Somebody says. I don't know. I'm not left-handed. How is plug? No, we cut it. We cut it at 32.50. The plug day trade has been cut. You should cut it. You're at an even a better price. It's already coming down. Look at that with the parachute. Parachute's deploying. Go. Yeah. No, don't buy new. No, don't buy new. There's no signal there. A potential ABCD is starting to form on Jasper, and now is a low price to get it at. If you're interested in that, you can get into Jasper now for like 30 cents of risk. But you need to know the ABCD pattern, where to take profits, how to accumulate. So like right now, you buy a little nibble, 5% of a position. ABCD trades totally different. So if you want to learn about the ABCD strategy, Sergio will post a link right now. There it is. See, I told you. Thank you, Serge. And that's it. Touchdown for the crew and William Shatner. I think they left him in space. They was the mission. No, I don't know. Okay, Google, change volume of Big TV to 0. And apparently I just did that for a bunch of people listening on the streams. Jackson, your TV still on? 'All right. We're still in Verizon, Jackson. Don't touch your fucking options on that. I'll kill you. $152 up on net. And let me take a look at that on the daily chart, see what we're dealing with here. All right, today may very well be the last day for net because we are getting a pretty diminished amount of volume. Jackson didn't hear that. He's gone. Oh, he didn't know he's back? Oh, okay. Was having Wi-Fi issues. Might have been my issues. Might have been me. I might have been like, okay, Google, create Wi-Fi issues at Jackson's house. Did you hear that? I can't change Wi-Fi devices at other people's places yet. Oh, that was funny. I gotta love this Bezos moment, huh? Good for Bezos and Blue Origin. Ole! Is the Zoom stream normally delayed by about a minute? No, Brad. Anybody else having a large delay on the Zoom stream? That could be caused by you having a slow internet connection, but there might be an unusual delay today. On Goldman Sachs, yeah, their earnings are on Friday, and I think that basically, you have to look to all the other banks that are going to be reporting this week to sort of feel that out. No, really? No, that's funny. Let's see. No, almost zero delay, says Jamal. Yeah, it's really, really quick. So it's probably your location and your internet. It could be like a Saskatchewan thing, you know. Anywho, all right. Net is making its way up for further breakout. Do a speed test on your internet, says Buzz. What I was going to look up here was GS. Yeah. All right. There's no good trade on GS either going into earnings. Sometimes we have a lotto play we can create, but no. What was that? Is it possible to use your same strategies to day trade crypto? Yes, the pivot point trading strategies, yes. But you also have to babysit your stops. And I wouldn't recommend trading crypto any other way. Pivot point's really the only true way to trade. Forget the RSI and the MACD and all that shit. All right. I'm not sure what NC is, but okay. Toronto. All right. INMD having another big day. Oh, all right. Well, I'll pull it up here. But the other thing I should say, Casey, about crypto is it's about maybe 8 times slower than stocks. So it's infuriatingly slow. I really don't like it. Day trading crypto is so boring and slow. Yeah, Jonathan, we could do excuse me, a little bit about that. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I am going to grab some more water. You think William Shatner shat himself? Did we really say that? Did we stoop to those levels? SGH just broke out of pre-market highs. It's already up $1 on that break. It was so fast. SGH I wasn't in the room when it happened, but there it is. It broke at 51. I'm sorry, it broke at 50, and now it's at 51. It pulled back a little bit halfway. If you want that trade, your risk should be down to about 49. So it was $1 at entry, but now it's about $1.50. SGH. For as well as tech is today in relative strength, Apple not doing too good, and the market's not doing great. But relative strength wise, tech is hanging in there the best. But gold now almost at 1,800. Hasn't seen that price for a while, I don't think. Let me double check here. Oh yeah, this is a huge day for gold. But yeah, we were at 1,800 about a month ago. So, but we're back. Gold having a big day today, which does mean that there's a bit of a flight to safety, or there could be supply demand dynamic there, but it's probably a flight to safety as the market goes down and the VIX went up. So money went into gold. Plug is looking like it's trying to re-break out. I don't really think there's going to be a risk reward play there for you anymore. The way it's set up, setups, you want to save yourself for the best setups. You say I didn't get out of plug because of the 80-cent pullback at 9:55 a.m. Figured it would bounce again after an 80-cent pullback. That's how you lose a lot of money. We go over that in class. So, hope to see you in class on Thursday night, and maybe we'll go over that again. But we often talk about, the dangers there of not getting out when you're supposed to. Worst thing you can tell yourself is, see, I told you I didn't have to get out when I was supposed to. It's back up. I think it all pretty much stems from the nonlinear relationship between win-loss percent. That's the nonlinear relationship. A 30% loss will require a 50% gain to break even. So a lot of people don't understand that one loss will tank them for weeks, maybe months. One loss, one big loss. And so that's why we get out when we do. We're trying to prevent that one loss. It's more about that. Will net pump anymore today? Gosh, I mean, that's all it's doing. But I have a feeling today's net's last day. So I'm just looking at the volume. And if indeed that's the case, I'm going to try to get us out somewhere near the top here on net. I'm also looking at getting us out of Verizon soon here, possibly on the puts. We are up 450% on the Verizon puts, and we even have one member up over 800% on his Verizon puts. And we're up 160% on the net swing trade. DXY. Let's take a look at the dollar. Because of the troubles in China, probably, the dollar has been moving with more strength over the last few months. So we'll see where it goes from here. Is kind of a inverse head and shoulders type of pattern there, which suggests the dollar may strengthen in the coming months. I'm going to chuck one more of my 3 remaining contracts on Verizon, Jackson. It's not the all out yet. So you're not in a position really to do that. Honest. But my 2 out of 3 contracts, I'm going to keep writing. I'm just taking a little profit here because I can. Because it's at perfect middle of the road uncertainty right now. But it has not hit a stop of any kind. So you can't get all out. Looking to get in, but it's too high on what? On BlackRock? Wow. Let me take a look. No, this is a good time to get into BlackRock, but kind of. It broke trend recently, so it's in a downtrend. It's not necessarily an indication that it's going to go up. B House 47 asks, when I do options, how far out do I usually go? It depends. If it's a little swing trade, like for a zig, out of a zigzag, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. If it's some kind of bigger move I'm going after, which might be more rare, or if it's protection or hedging in my portfolio, then I might go for like 6 months. But I recommend that you should always get 3 times as much time as you think the move will be. And it's really good advice, especially for beginners and intermediates, because you really underestimate how much time you'll need. All right, Lishi, later. Yeah, we did get a real winner today. That was really nice. Not much of a move, but it worked out really well. Let's see. Yeah, actually, Lithium Americas, that's a U breakout. That's a cup and handle breakout on Lithium Americas with, boy, that's a swing trade. I got to alert that. That's a good looking swing trade. Lithium Americas, $5 a risk. This will be a little bit of a longer swing trade on this one. Probably 2 months of time. Right, so I'll be working on that alert. For those of you new to the group, you'll find the alert in Chart Traders Alerts. It's the channel in the Discord. Oh, almost bought that in the wrong account. Okay, so I am going to get the 20 strike November 19th call. November 19, 20. All right, there we go. Yeah, you got to do your calculation first, Eric. Divide by 5. Divide your 1% by 5. SPY's just going sideways, man. The whole market is just sideways today. It's already been alerted, Justin. On the Discord. Yes, go check it out. It's in Chart Traders Alerts, the channel Chart Traders Alerts. Net hitting another high. This could be final exhaustion on net. Verizon breaking down some more. Both those trades going in our direction. Prague, no, we're not in Prague. Prague, we're not in Prague. P-R-O-G. No trade there. Pet V, if you were able to grab it this morning, was at 77. It's now almost at 87. It's almost up 10 points. By the way, in case you didn't notice, that's the cup and handle pattern there. I'll draw it. Very obvious, right? If you know the pattern. Cup with a little handle. Cup and handle breakout. You guys on TikTok, if you want to be able to see what I'm drawing, you got to click the link in my bio and come join the Zoom. Up 167% on net now. And whoo, there goes Verizon. Just dropped. Now up 500% on Verizon. I think that Jackson, you must be up over 1,000% now. Is that right? We're moving into like 4-digit gains. 4-digit percent gains. I think you probably are going to be close to up over 1,000% now. Oh, it was on net. Oh, okay. Jackson, you don't have Verizon short? Oh, okay. All right. I like that. I like that. Oh, sure. Yeah. But hey, you're making money off of it. That's what's important. You know, something has to be moving in that direction for you to make money. It's moving and you're making money on it. That's it. Simple as that. What do I say about Pet V? Nothing. I mean, anybody missed it. If you got in at 77, that was the point to get in. Well, the break of yesterday's high would have been at 70, 79, and it did well. It's all the way up to almost 86 now. That's not Pet V. Oh my God. No wonder. No, that's a INMD. I don't know about Pet V. I'm looking at INMD right there. Pet V hasn't done jack shit. Okay, thanks. If anybody ever sees that, please let me know like Jackson just did. Everything else is correct, I think. Okay, I just checked. Why is Verizon dropping? We haven't been able to figure that out, but possibly what somebody said this morning is possibly they're going to be lowering their dividends in March. So, got to do your due diligence on that for you dividend hunters. Look at AT&T and Verizon and see what's going on there. Possibly dividends being lowered, and that may be why Warren Buffett's probably dumping all of his shares. And why we're seeing what we're seeing. If you've had any good gains today, please go over to the Post Your Gains channel and post your screenshot of your gains or type in, how you did. Looks like Methods posted there. All right. And Jackson. And I'm posting how I'm doing so far on net. Yeah, we were talking about AT&T. Yeah, is Jasper done? You see, you guys, people asking about Jasper. Dude, we exited at 1650. Let's just take a look at that. Like, for you to get an idea of what we did there, look at Jasper. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that and then I can mark it up a little bit. All right. Now look kind of like where I'm drawing it. Got in here. Got out here. Stayed in for that entire run. And we took profits here. And here. I'll learn that strategy. You're going to have to come over and join our group and start learning it with us because it doesn't get much sweeter than that. That was a very smooth run. And that total gain was 57%. That's pretty damn good. So yeah, somebody asked, is Jasper still in play? Not for us. We got it. Like, what do you want to do? Go in there, start giving back your money? No. You know what I mean? It's over. If you missed it, it's like, God, just be there tomorrow morning instead with something else, whatever it is we're trading. And that wasn't even that much of a move. I mean, we've, took hold of stocks that have gone up over 1,000% this year in one move. I don't know if you know that, Jackson. But yeah, we did. And we had one particular day where we had an account tripler. Everybody's accounts tripled. Changed people's lives back in like March or February. November 20 call. All right, Mark. But yeah, I think, you don't need it that far. We're just going to grab the momentum breakout here. But let's see what happens. We can always stack more on rebuys. Does anybody remember with the swing trades, at what point is it safe to add on? There's a little bit of a rule there for that. It's kind of a two-pronged thing, and I don't expect a lot of you to remember it right off the top of your head, but there's two things that kind of have to happen. Daniel's like, RJ? Right. Mike says after an all-time high re-breakout, like it's pulled back and then it re-breaks out, that will be the moment. But it has to also satisfy a particular condition in order for you to add on to your position. No, it's not volume. But I can teach it in Thursday night's VIP class again. you have to already be sitting on at least 2-to-1 reward over your risk. You need to be up 2R on your position to be able to do that. If you don't, you're going to compound your losses when the thing comes down. Like, you don't want to do that. But by being up 2R, at least when it re-breaks and then you add on and then you move your risks up and everything, you now have twice the position. But what you're doing is, if it pulls back and stops you out, is you're subsidizing the extra amount you would lose with the gains you now have. So it's like you're subsidizing an add-on, kind of like a free roll. Very important, very, very important that you be above a 2-to-1 risk ratio. Otherwise, you're going to lose more when you get stopped out. You do always raise your stop, Daniel, on re-breakouts, of course, to the lowest level between the two highs. Haven't been with us very long, but yeah, we show that all the time, all day long. That's what these little white lines are on net. You see this, like, over here on net on the right side of all my little things, and we have these little white lines at the top. In between there's a valley. The bottom of that valley becomes the new stop when there's a re-breakout, and you can see that with the red line that's below it. This has all been computer programmed already. This computer program algorithm is not perfect. It still needs a little bit of work, but it's pretty damn good. All right, we're coming up on the stop on net for you guys in the net position. We might be letting it go soon here if it doesn't find support at 156. Yeah, I think this is it. It'll be the end of the run. I'm getting all ready to sell. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely happening. Oh, it's found a little bit of support. Can it hold? We shall see. Really, really close. Oh, car is pulling back, Devin. Oh, yeah. I would have liked to see car gap up and push up a little bit more in order for that to be like a 3-day crap out. What was the 3-day crap out this morning, guys, that I called out? I'd like to check in on it. What was that? Was that COS or it was no? That was fucking like an hour ago. I'm talking about this morning. It was like at 5 minutes from the open. It was DATS. It was. It really was. All right. Well, fuck. I mean, I guess I called it because that's exactly what it did, didn't it? Holy Toledo. Was anybody able to get short on DATS up there? We had that around 15. All right. Awesome. Great. Anybody was able to short that? No options on DATS. Anybody able to get short shares? Anybody able to get short shares on DATS? Because look at what a great trade that would have been, huh? $4 it's dropped from our entry. Whew. Thanks, man. That's very kind. Probably it was H2B. I mean, anything like that, it's so flimsy. It was probably H2B. In fact, it's none to borrow. It's NTB. None. It's not even hard to borrow. They got zip, zilch. None. Would I drop Prague now? No. You shouldn't be in Prague, though. Jamal asks, who's in DATS for short? If not to borrow, that means everyone borrow. It's not to borrow on Thinkorswim. You can get shares to short, but you have to pay for that. It might be a 25, even 50% fee on the shares to short, but you have to be at a specialized broker which specializes in giving you and finding you shares to short. It's like you have to have a big accounts with those types of places. All right, net is pulling back up right now, but I feel like this could be potentially the end of the run here. Let me take a look at the daily chart. It's kind of filling in progress. Let's see what happens here as it tries to bounce off of that really large pullback it just made. I think that it's coming to an end. Oh, okay, RJ, that's funny. Yeah, we were talking about you. Dundrell, I turned on my after hours trading yesterday and saw a form to sign for hard to borrow stocks. Didn't read or look into it, but that may be a way around shorting hard to borrow tickers. Where, Dundrell? On what platform? E-Trade. Okay, yeah, good. You should do it, man. I mean, I'm not saying you should short stocks. That's a much more dangerous game because you can have they say infinite losses. Okay, that's like not really probably going to happen, but theoretically you can have infinite losses. It does happen. Like somebody wants to short GME and then all of a sudden, whew, and now they have an infinite loss. They have a massive loss. They only had $10,000 in their account, but they owe the company, $175,000. So just be aware that shorting is a whole nother level of a game, and you need to know what the fuck you're doing a little bit there. Like if a stock goes in the other direction, This isn't you're not to bag hold. Bag holders do not qualify for this kind of trading. You have to understand how to exit a position at a stop. All right. Don't want you to get in trouble financially. Prague? No, we're not trading Prague. No, we're not trading Prague. No trade on Prague. If you're in Prague, I'm sad and sorry for you. You need to exit if it breaks down at 225. You should not be in Prague. We're not in Prague. We got out at 238. We're not in Prague. We're not in Prague. All right. A lot of people talking about Prague. No, the answer is no. What indicators do I use? I do pivot point trading, so mostly price action. I don't really use indicators. I use the price action, and you create how could you describe it? Zigzags of the way the price is going, and then using that in logic and psychology, there are interpretations which give you signals and stops and profit targets, and you mix it all together, and that's zero lag. Whereas indicators can lag, like MACD, for instance, can give you an entrance by the time a run is over, and then an exit way after that. So MACD, RSI, those kinds of indicators can be laggy, and so we don't do them. Looks like plug is coming up for. Are you guys still in plug, or did you cut it at 32.50? If you did, plug came up a little bit ago for a rebreak for about $1 of risk, and it's still grinding up and making a little bit of progress. However, it's not worth the risk reward, which is what I had mentioned earlier. I don't think the reward is going to happen versus the amount of risk that you're going to need to take in order to get into that trade. Yeah, we're in LAC as a swing trade for the next few days or week or two. We'll see how it goes. Jamal, you might want to ask that question during VIP class tomorrow night, possibly, because I don't even fully understand what you're saying. And it sounds like because of that, it's complex and probably requires a deep explanation. Yeah, Don Drell maybe targeted it. Probably have to illustrate it, Jamal. You might be like a visual learner. So maybe if you ask that on tomorrow night during class, we'll go over that. Looks like right before my eyes, SPY is starting to show some strength. S&P 500 working its way back up. That can be nothing new. Just done that yesterday. Did that the day before. The day before that. The day before that. I mean, it's been doing these, ripping and tearing. This whiplash has been going on every single day, and it hasn't really changed the progress much of anything at all. Yeah, still in a downtrend. Yep. If you can't get above 4450 or 445 on SPY, yeah. How did we miss JSPR? We didn't. Oh, we didn't, Lester. We didn't. That was the beautiful trade of the day. We were right on top of that. It was the number one pick this morning on my radar. That I always put the number one pick right here in the top middle. So it was the number one pick, and it broke out to the upside exactly where we intended to get in, and we took multiple profits all along the way. We got at 1650 roughly. Did really well. Most members made a whole week's expectation of returns on their portfolio in that one trade. Yes, we did. Palt is coming all the way back up. If you have some reason you want to be in Palt, it'll be a 9.6 breakout. However, you're going to have to set your risk down to around 8.6, so about $1. So if you really want a 2-to-1 reward risk out of that, you're going to expect $2 a gain, and you really got to ask yourself, is Palt going to go to 11.6 from here? If you don't really believe that, don't do it, because in the long run, if you get into reward to risk ratio situations which are not probable, you'll be not profitable. Ping. What is that one? Denison Mines or something? DNN? Yeah. It's grinding. Yesterday was the big day. Today's continuation day. If you wanted DNN, the time to get it was at $1.44. I start, Lester, 30 minutes before the market opens every day, live streaming. And that is 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. How do I differentiate pump and dumps from other trades? So most penny stocks or stocks that are hot on the day, if you've never heard of them before, it's probably a pump and dump. But if it's like Apple and, or they're at the mall, or you've seen skyscrapers with their names on it, it's probably not a pump and dump. It's, a real company with real revenue, real gains, and it's not a bullshit hype faked out pump and dump by a bunch of greedy bastards. So that's how you differentiate it. If you've never heard of it before, it's probably a pump and dump. Or if it's a medium-sized popularity or a bigger sized popularity stock that's dying, it's probably a pump and dump. So DATS is a pump and dump? Absolutely. Yeah, it really is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. DATS is definitely a pump and dump. Also, when a low price stock like that experiences tons of gains, you have to do the calculation and figure out just how much dollar gains has it experienced. Like, we could go over to DATS. Let's see. So what I'm saying is, for instance, last couple days, DATS did about 65 million shares of trading at an average price of about $12. So 65 million times 12 is $780 million per day. So almost $1 billion per day. And you can be sure that no one's putting $1 billion per day into this new company. No institutional investors even have that right. Like, they sign contracts with the clients give them their money, they become fiduciary representatives of their clients, and by SEC regulation and by the agreement between their clients, there's just no way in hell any hedge fund or institutional trading institution is going to be in a situation where they can get into a company which has 37 days of history and be able to make a wise decision that'll stand up under scrutiny on anything like that. So there's no way in absolute hell that anyone but day traders, scalpers, and swing traders are fucking around with DATs. So that's one way you could find out. Yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah. Should we be watching Sava tomorrow? I don't know. Let's find out tomorrow. I'll take a look at it today because I like to have a head start. But it can often be a waste of time because we only trade what's hot tomorrow. We don't trade what's hot today tomorrow, especially if it's not hot tomorrow. So it becomes a waste of time to do some kind of like thing where you're hoping and dreaming and wishing and crossing your fingers and like, what are you going to do? Put Sava under your pillow tonight? Right? So let's see what happens with Sava tomorrow. Right now, it's not doing much of anything. And it's in a downtrend. So it's not something that's looking very promising. Tomorrow, we'll find out. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you heard something about Sava. I haven't heard anything. But by tomorrow morning, let's see if it's hot or in after hours, And then what we do is we prepare to grab onto that momentum tomorrow if that's indeed what happens and what starts going on. MCW, thoughts on Bank of America off of JPM earnings. So what did JPM do today? Okay. So yeah, most of the other banks are probably going to follow along in suit. It's the same industry, very similar environment economically for what kind of people go to banks for what services and brokerages, and financial institutions. And there can be very little difference between Bank of America, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Fidelity, who else? Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, all these different places. So JP Morgan pretty much forecasts you that this is going to be a bad set of financial institution earnings results over the next 2 days. We'll see. JP Morgan could have been the anomaly, but that you asked me, after JP Morgan, what do you think about Bank of America? That's all you can do. That's all you can, really say. It's like saying, after this hurricane, when's the next hurricane? Well, last year there was 14 hurricanes from here to here, and they spaced out such and such. So maybe in 2 months, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't actually fucking guess. You use statistical information to get the right probability analysis. You don't guess. Who guesses? This isn't a racetrack. SC, maybe a U breakout in the next few weeks. Yeah, maybe. Keep me posted on that, Neil. Okay. And I'll take a look at it. As a matter of fact, sometimes I don't want to miss a real opportunity before it happens. Let's see. I don't know, Neil. No, I don't know. Don't think that's going to fucking happen, to be honest. Not seeing that. If you have a ticker to ask about, make sure it's all caps, so I know that's what you just typed in. Jasper coming up for the rebreak. That's what he's talking about. Jasper's coming up for the rebreak, potential rebreak at, I can't even read the little bubble. I think it was 1730. Yeah, 1730. It's at 1685. No, Tesla's sideways. You mean, you asked me for a day trade or for a swing trade? So if Jasper does break out at 1730 and you want to grab it, it's $2 of risk to get in. Make sure you size that properly. AEI swing. Okay, thank you for saying swing. So now I know why we're taking a look at what we're taking a look at. Oh, is there warrants on Jasper? Son of a bitch. I wish I had known that. The warrants are always so much a better play. There's the breakout on Jasper. It's already up 60 cents, a massive 60 cents. I hope you had an order in on Jasper. It's probably halting. Let me check. No, it's not halting yet. It's at 1770. Jasper W. Jasper W. Yeah, see, Jasper W went from $1.30 to $2.11. So that's 62% gains. No, 224 actually. It's almost 70% gains. So sometimes the warrants can be a better play when these are popping like this. If it's a stock that has warrants. But anyway, that ship has sailed. Just next time. All right. So if you're getting in now on Jasper, wow, it just hit 1824. If you're getting in now on Jasper, it's for $2 of risk. So you expect $4 a gain. So we're expecting it therefore to hit 2150. If it doesn't hit 2150, then this is a not worth it trade. But thank goodness you're getting $2 of risk with a stop at 15.5. You have 200 shares of MCW. Okay. Somebody asked about MCK for a swing. No, very slowly growing. I wouldn't think of that as a swing. Maybe a investment. MCW 1275. What? You received 200 shares of MCW at 1275? Well, that's weird. It's never been there. guess you got that before it IPO'd. No, you shouldn't hold. Why? You should have sold. Got $20. Do I ever enter a day trade later than 10 a.m.? I mean, we just alerted Jasper re-entry just now. 6 minutes ago. But it's not following through. But we're in it for $2 of risk, so that's good. New high on net. It actually did make it. All right, very good. Is it too late to enter PRCT for a U breakout? Let's see. No, not really. 44 or 44.9. No, I don't think so. I guess I'll alert that. But in this environment, I gotta watch out for those swing trades. The risk is down to 37. So it's a really wide risk as well. $5, $3, $8 of risk. Look at NAC go. All right, let me see. Well, no, there's not much going on there at NAC, with NAC. Zach Morris pumping it. How do you come up to $3 risk or this dollar risk, this, that dollar risk? It's to the stop, to the pivot point for the stop. Click the link in my bio, come join our Discord, come into the Discord, and then send me a private message asking me further about that. And I can give you some helpful links. And then what was the other thing? But basically, it means that's how far away from the breakout is the stop. And so therefore, every share that you own is at risk of losing all of that amount of money per share. And so that's why we take 1% of our portfolio and divide it by that number. So that way we can make sure we don't lose more than 1% of our portfolio on any trade. So we use that to size our trades to know how many shares we can buy based on our account size. Pretty nifty. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab a quick snack. All right, I'm back. How's everybody doing? Have a good one. All right, Jamal, later. All right, net pulling back again. That was a great run on net. If today's the last day, that's 140 to 157, or really 58. So an 18-point gain in 3 days. Yeah, Jasper doesn't seem too well. No, that was a failed retest neckline break signature back there when it broke below 17. So you're welcome to exit your positions on Jasper much earlier than we would have because it looks like it's failing. It's putting in these weak signs, and that'll save you good, half of a percent on your risk. You're still in plug. Is now a good time to exit? No, you can keep holding, even though you weren't supposed to. But that's fine. No, you should keep holding. Current stop on plug should be something like, yeah, that is correct, 32.60. Yeah, what about plug? Yeah, current stop is 32.60. Still holding. It's $1. It's a range of $1. It's gonna suck when you have to stop out like that. Hopefully you have shares. You should have shares. We day trade shares. That way you can take profits off when it gets underneath the $34 level. It's taken all day to get to the first profit point. What? See, there goes Jasper even further. I don't want to be in that anymore. Is Verizon done? No, not quite. This 5110 level is what we don't want to see breached. Rich, here, I'll give you a link. Yeah, copy and paste it, Rich. Here it comes. All right, there you go. Also, click the link in my bio, and that'll bring you over to our trading community. You'll be learning every day. Perfect. Okay. What is R? Did you just ask that? Oh, that was a little while ago. What is R? Who said that? What is R? I see. Yeah, I explained it, I think, at that time. What are your thoughts on CEI? Well, we knew that was coming. It's dead. It's over. We made so much money on it that we made like the next 2 years worth of money on it already. So we don't care about it anymore. We got all those gains day trading it for a couple days in a row. Now, what's left? To just buy in and wait for 2 years for it to go back to where it was? We already did that. So there's nothing for us there, CEI. AT&T, will it rally up now? I don't think so. Not based on what I heard that there's a possible rumor out there, or maybe it's true. It's totally true. There may be news out there that next year AT&T is going to be cutting its dividend. So I think that just like devalues it because it's a utility. It's a value stock. It's an income stock. It's not a growth stock. NXTP, TMC, looking to buy shares. What are your thoughts on MRK? We just looked at that. TMC shares here for a target of 420. What do you think, TMC? Let's see. Oh, God, no. Unless you like investing in shit that goes down. Come on. Learn to read charts, man. Come on. Who asked that? You need to learn to read charts. The thing's going down. It's so obvious. Look, which way is the price going? Don't invest in that. Invest in things that are going up. Man, it's so easy. But do you guys see like why so many people fail at this now? It's just stupid shit, isn't it? I mean, it's so easy. He's like, find shit that goes up, buy it. That's it. Right? Don't buy stuff that goes down. Don't try to find little reversal points on things going down. Just find something going up. Stop fucking around. Find something going up and buy it. If it starts to go down, consider cutting it. Rinse and repeat until you're a millionaire. Now, there's a reason things go up and there's a reason things go down. Don't buy things that are down. It's not a great discount. It's you're the sucker in the room. Yeah. Kalman said that's his entry. Well, okay, well, all right. If Kalman wants to trade that with you guys for the tiny little bounce, that's his style, and you trust that style, and you trust Kalman. There you go. But don't ask me. That's not kind of style that I go with. I like to go for high probability, low risk trades. That means they need to be doing what we hope they'll be doing probably already, so that there's no doubt about it. There's no guessing. There's no gambling. We take a small bite out of a big move instead of a huge risk, taking a huge risk on a little move that might happen or not. We don't do that. That's just me. It's different styles for different people. Over 25 years, that's what I found that works for me. I don't think Kalman's even 25 years old. Not to say anything bad about him, but I'm just saying, like, just years matter. Kalman's my friend, but years of experience means something. So, but different strokes for different folks, and some people can make it rich, in different ways. And that's what you guys want, probably. I've heard a lot of members say stuff like that, Michael, and it's strange to me because I've heard members say, "I know I had this dream," and Evan said, "Don't buy that stock. Yeah, what are you, stupid?" Or and or people saying they hear my voice in their heads telling them not to do something. I think it's the funniest thing for me, because when I'm done with the stream each day, I feel like I'm done. But then you guys are out there like, I should. Oh God, he's gonna kill me. That's really funny. Because Michael here said, I've noticed that too. Sometimes another trader alerts something, and I say to myself, I'm pretty sure Evan would yell at me if I took this. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It can be hard to subscribe to traders of different styles, especially when a trader like myself who's helping you is helping you with your entire portfolio, your financial wisdom and your financial strength. And then you to go over to some other guy and do a little thing there, and it completely goes against all of our rules. Of course, that conflicts. It's difficult. But yeah, there are different styles, and they really are for different kinds of people. That's funny. All right, you guys, it's been a pleasure trading with you today. A pretty full morning. We did really, really well. I'm looking forward to seeing something like that again happen tomorrow morning. And make sure you're there. If you're new to the group, in order to trade with us tomorrow, you're going to have to pick up a 7-day free trial. So that's over there in the channel called Start a 7-Day Free Trial. If you're out there on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, any other areas right now, click the link to our Discord. Click the link in my bio to the Discord. Come into our Discord. Go to the channel called Start a Free 7-Day Trial and follow the instructions there, and you'll be all set for the next 7 days to be with us every morning, and also to get our swing trade alerts from all the lead traders, and to follow all our other traders, and to join us for VIP class tomorrow night, which will be really good. We'll be going over for about an hour or 2 hours strategy and theory and answering questions. So I hope to see you tomorrow morning. Please make sure you take out that trial, and I look forward to seeing you there. And you guys have a good rest of the day. I feel we crushed the morning session. Way to go, everybody. And yeah, and if you still have net, yeah, keep it going. Oh, it looks like Verizon is right now testing our stop too. But yeah, we've got like 500% gains on Verizon and 170% gains on net, and we just entered LAC. All right, everybody, have a good day. See you tomorrow morning. Make sure you click through those links, join the Discord. Don't forget, because tomorrow we'll be here like that. And we want to make sure that we make you some more money. Have a good one. Take care, everybody. Take care, RJ, Jess, Mac, Jamal,